Hi everyone, today we're back landscaping. I'm picking up the camera just before 8 a.m. This morning guys, it's been super busy here, had to get everything loaded up at the shop, get on over to Elk Mountain Creek. Today guys, we are starting a really big job. We're going to be clearing land for a house. So I stopped by a local gas station here with the Duramax and the big trailer to fill up the equipment on fuel here. So today we have the Cat skid steer, and this will be our first job getting to use the larger Cat compact excavator here. So I'm going to go grab a few things in the convenience store here, and we'll get over to the job. Like always guys, there's a full mods list link down below. And if you end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button. Today's project is one of the biggest ones of the seasons, guys. We have to clear about an acre and a half completely, everything on it, including demolishing an old barn here. So we have a lot of work ahead of us here, and it might be a day, might be a day and a half here. I did book it for 2 days here, but if we could get it done before that, that would be awesome because we could get on to next job. Now for today's job, we do have an employee helping us. He's going to be running the Peterbilt dump truck here. We have to haul in some materials, and we are going to be hauling away quite a few things, including tree logs, the old debris, and also just several miscellaneous things here. But here we are. We're pulling up on the job site now. Alright, let's take a quick walk around before we get started. So like I mentioned guys, we have to clear the entire land. That includes all this heavy brush here. I did bring the mulcher, so I think we should probably get started off with that first here. We have to remove almost a half dozen trees here. Very tall pine trees. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we have to remove. And then as we keep on walking back here towards the end of the property, we have to remove this old barn here. I think 1 or 2 times here with the excavator, this thing's going to fall right over. Definitely don't want to walk inside. Look at that, guys. You can see some of the wood is starting to fall off here. Some of the siding is all over the property here, and we have a lot of cleanup to do. And we are also going to be putting an entrance of the gravel driveway for now, but we'll be going right up to the creek over there. But hey, let's get to work. One of my goals this season, guys, was to expand our business here, and jobs like this are really profitable here for us, and taking on big projects like this, guys, is awesome. I'm super excited for it here, and we'll be able to make a lot of money here, but this is going to be perfect here. We'll be able to remove all this brush and everything like that here. You guys can see, wow, just look at that, no problem. Going right through this brush. You don't want to be going too fast here, since we do want it mulched up as much as we can here. But this contract was actually from a home builder. He said he's going to start building a house here within the next few weeks with a foundation. He actually asked if I wanted to take on that project, but we don't have a big enough machine to dig a foundation yet, so we're gonna have to look into that, because if we had a machine, guys, we could have made a lot of money doing that here. So we're gonna have to look into that next, but for now we just have to get the job finished at hand. With the fall weather, it sure is nice to be in the skid steer here with a nice heat on. It's about 55 degrees here. I have the heat on just a little bit, and it is awesome here. Definitely have to get used to the cold weather here. It's going to take a few more weeks, but I'm super excited for fall here. We have a lot of projects still to do before we get snowed out here. I think we're going to keep working until the ground freezes. I think that's a really good game plan here. That might be until mid to late November, which brings us right to when we'll start to get some snowstorms. Now, clearing this heavy brush like this, I am watching the engine temperatures, just making sure we don't get any leaks or anything on the engine filters there, because we do not want to be overheating a machine like this, because we need this for quite a few things today, like putting in that gravel road here, and we really need to get some sort of driveway. That way the work trucks, things like that, could get into the property without getting stuck in mud, because with fall there is a lot of rain, and the builder wants to prevent any of his workers from having to haul a wrecker to get unstuck. We're coming up on the last section that needs the mulcher on the front here. This is a pretty heavy section with brush here. There's the barn, and I think everything just grew right up close to it here. But wow, I think we probably put almost 2.5 to 3 hours just on this machine alone today already, and we are just getting started. There's so many steps to a big project like this, and yeah, you definitely have to bid it right, but having nice organized job sheets really helps you out and helps the employees make sure that they follow all the steps here, because you don't want to finish a job and have to come back to it because you didn't do it properly. But there we have it. Wow, look at that, guys. You can see this is a pretty big lot once you get that all cleared on up here. So up next, guys, I really want to get the driveway put in here, so it's going to be going right where this is. We're going to go straight on back here, and we'll probably go a good 50 feet here. We don't have to go all the way, but we'll work on that next. I got the Peterbilt truck unloaded here. I put about 50 feet of gravel here, and I just unloaded the rest. That way, we could then start to work on the barn demo after this here. But I was thinking about it. We actually need this road for our own dump truck, because the ground, with all the rain, guys, we definitely do not want to get it stuck here. And along the roadway here is usually sometimes where we have the most problems with the drainage here. So we have to work on this just a little bit. Mainly just right along the roadway here, just making sure that it's just a nice smooth transition from the asphalt on over to the gravel here as well. But if you do have any job ideas, let me know down below. I've been going around giving quite a few quotes here for big projects just like this, and it is awesome here. These are a lot of fun working on big jobs like this, and hopefully we could continue to get more and more jobs like this, because I want to keep getting some more equipment, like I mentioned, to take on some bigger jobs like foundations, things like that, that I think could really expand our business. Alright, we're ready to get going on the barn demo here. Why don't we hop in the cat? This will be our first time getting to use it. Now, we do have a thumb on this here. Now, this machine might be a little bit smaller than what it should be for a job like this here, but we have to make do with what we have. And I know this is more than capable. It might just take us maybe an extra hour or two, but this is going to be a lot of fun here. Now, my employee is ready to go for this, because he is going to be going over and over to the, I'm not sure where we're going to be bringing it here. He knows the place in town here, but this all has to go over to local center for recycled wood. Actually, yeah, this might, many of these planks might be recycled here, but let's get to going on demoing this. A lot has happened, guys. It's 4 hours later. It's just about 3 o'clock here, and I'm picking up the camera again. We got that completely removed here. We took out about 6 full dump truck loads full of wood here. There was actually no old foundation here. It looks like they just built it on dirt here, which makes it a little bit easier for us not having to remove old concrete. Some of the wood was just kind of a pole barn style, not even with any cement around those posts. So we got that removed, and that opened up this land a lot more here. So up next, guys, we have to start to remove these trees. So we have the thumb on it, so we'll just get these cut here. I have the chainsaw, so we'll get to cut in a few of these, and then we have to dig out the stumps. Now, I am actually thinking, guys, that I might want to call up a log company, see if they want these. I think that they would definitely take these off my hands here, probably free of charge. And I will even recommend that I could get them loaded up there. So I'm actually going to cut these in half. That way, I don't really want to cut it into small 8-foot pieces here, because I think these are worth a lot more money, probably at 10-12 foot big pieces. Timber! Look at that. Wow, big trees were taken down here, probably about 45 to 50 feet here. The Stihl chainsaw, guys, is doing an unbelievable job here. We don't really use the chainsaws too often, but this today is getting a workout. All the stumps we're digging out, we actually have to remove here. I'm not sure where those are going, but those go to a different center there. But wow, look at that, guys. We have one more tree over here, and then we could get to work here. I'm actually thinking I'll probably just make a big pile here and probably close to the road. That way, a big log truck could pick it up here, because maybe for firewood, but most likely a local sawmill will take these. Alright, I'm going to be picking these up one by one here. This is going to take quite a bit of time, but it's what it's going to have to be here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have probably brought the grapple on the skid loader. You definitely learn, and on the next job like this, we'll have to bring that along here. But guys, I'm actually running quite low on the camera battery, so I think I'm going to get started on digging out this stump here. These pines trees, they really don't have much of a stump here, which is going to be perfect. We'll be able to get this one, no problem. We'll just get on a few sides here. I actually have a bucket a little bit narrower, which makes this even easier here. We'll just keep on digging. Let's do a few passes on the backside here, just trying to get all the roots broken, and then this should get right on out here after a few tries. Alright, let's give it a try here. Let's see. Oh, look at that, guys. We are moving it here. So I'm going to probably put down the camera, get this one finished, and then just finish up here. But yeah, we're going to be able to get done with this by probably 6 p.m. here. I have to work a few extra hours today, no problem. But we'll be on to the next job here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Land clearing with the landscaping company. Our first big one was a lot of fun here. But until next time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and subscribe for more.